guys, this is Maverick with another 1v1. We've got Mass Destroyer on one end, we've got TermHD on the other. No love lost between these two contenders, and in 3, 2, 1, off they go. So it's 1v1 here on M&B for the $1 million prize pot in this huge PvP tourney that's been hosted for the last month or so. Both guys gappling, it looks like, and now Term is the first to do hits. Looks like Mass may have used a poison potion on Term, something a little bit unusual. I don't see that too often. Now Mass is breaking off, and Mass is destroyed. He was trying to gapple, and he was hit and killed. Wow, so congratulations. Looks like Term is suffering the effects of poison, so I did call that correctly. And Term just says 52 gaps. Oh my goodness. Well, congratulations, Term HD, on the win, and congratulations on all those gaps. Mass claiming he lagged, but that was definitely weird. Well done, Term. Hey guys, it's just amazing. Term right now is giving back Mass a ton of his gaps, all the stuff from the event, and they're going to have a second go around. Looks like Mass is saying that he lagged out, and Term is respecting that and giving him a second chance. He's getting huge respect here. Term has just won the applause of the audience. This is absolutely massive to see someone with this level of sportsmanship. So huge amount of props go out to Term. Well done, my friend. And I'm looking forward to this this rematch. Here we go. All right, now we have the rematch between Mass Destroyer and Term HD. These guys have been true gentlemen, especially Term here. I want to give huge props for being the better man here and giving back a ton of God apples and other resources after Mass was quickly taken out in what seemed to be an unusual turn of events. So these guys are going at it. Term started off with a gapple, and someone is throwing snowballs into the arena just to cause trouble. But we'll see if this is going to last any longer than last time. Now, Mass Destroyer was blaming his loss, at least somewhat it seemed like, on lag. There's been talk about Aussie internet because Mass Destroyer is in Australia, and the servers that host this are in the United States, I believe. So there may be some geo lag going on here. Mass is gappling, and it looks like he just used another of the poison potions, similar to what he did last time. An interesting tactic. We'll see if that works for him. So looks like Mass previously uses MCMMO ability. It lasted a long time, trying to get ongoing damage on Term. First with serrated strikes, then with poison. See if they could wear down Term's damage. So these guys are just kind of running past each other and socking each other up as they go. And wow, that was a long MCMMO ability. And Mass breaks off with a healing pot and gapples. And these guys are going at it. So according to Term, Mass had 52 God apples on him when he was taken down. That's just a huge sum on this server. And it looks like Term has lost his helmet, and he's breaking off to replace it. So Mass now doing lots of jumps, trying to get critical hits on him. And Term is, both of them are breaking off in order to repot up. And you can see that looks like Term is still taking damage from the poison that he was hit with by Mass. Let's see if that continues to happen. Yep, there's definitely a long-term hit there. Can't tell if that's poison or if that's serrated strikes, but still doing a little bit of damage here. Going to require that he keeps his gapple effect going as much as possible. Now, Mass is not moving. Seem to have some trouble right there. We saw Mass lost his helmet for a moment and then got that helmet back on. So they're still going at it here. And this is definitely a more interesting and longer-term battle, more like what we would expect between two guys who are known to go at it in the PvP sense every once in a while. TermHD has won one of the free-for-alls here, so he's a known PvPer. Mass is also a strong contender in PvP events, and these guys are socking each other up. It does look like there's ongoing damage that Term is taking from serrated strikes or other things, breaking off to gapple and to throw healing pots. Looks like Term just lost his helmet again. He's now breaking off, got it replaced. Mass trying to follow up on it, but I wonder how many gapples Term brought with him to the battle. If both these guys are bringing, 30, 40, 50 gapples, each one of which has a 30-second regen 5 period, this could be going on quite a while if no one screws up. Mass Destroyer just lost his helmet, got it replaced, and is gappling. Term's taking a moment to stock up on pots. Mass as well. So in theory, if you had 50 gapples and you had a 30-second regen 5 period, that would be 25 solid minutes of regen 5. And what is Weber Boy doing there? It looks like he's tossing pots um, to MassDestroyer. I'm not sure that's allowed. Matt Foster just got killed. Um, so these guys running around. Term is now gappling, and Weber's saying MassDestroyer don't litter. So maybe he was tossing him empty pots. Couldn't really tell, but Term and Mass are swinging around. You can hear the hits going on down there, and spinning around. Both of these guys going after each other with strafing. Not too many jumps down there. Occasionally you see critical hits, but mostly relying on their strength 2 pot and their uh, uh, sharpness 5 god swords to do the damage. Master's got a nice hit in there with a knockback in effect, and Term's going back with him. Both these guys hitting each other. So we will see. This may turn out to be a resource grind. Term just lost his helmet for what, the third, fourth time? I can't keep track when I'm doing commentary like this, but you guys probably can. And Term's managed to replace it. He's running off now, and we'll see if he's going to be able to keep up with the resources that Mass is clearly bringing to the table. And more gapples being eaten, and these guys continuing to spin around each other, try to land hits, try to avoid being hit via strafing. Mass just broke off and gappled with pots, and it looks like Term's doing the same thing on his end of the arena. And we'll see. Looks like we had a bit of lag right there. But now Mass is back in effect, back on the attack. Term holding pots, not a sword. We'll see if Term gets those down. Not sure what's happening there. Term's being hit a lot right there. Now he's hitting back, and Mass is having to break off in order to gapple. I'm sure these guys are paranoid to not gapple enough. So I'm guessing. Looks like Mass just lost his helmet for the third or fourth time, and Term's now going after him. I'm sure they're paranoid about not using their gapples when they need to. So I'm guessing they get down to a regen of 2 or 3 seconds remaining, and that's the time to gapple, just to make sure they don't ever lose that gapple effect. Because as I learned in my own 1v1 experience, I lost the regen effect for less than 3 seconds, and I was dead. So it can be difficult. So there's Mass eating yet another one, dropping another poison pot. It looks like he's got good aim with those poison pots. So now, as far as I understand, poison doesn't actually damage armor, but it does do ongoing damage. Termer's lost his helmet for what, fourth, fifth time, and got it replaced. He's now got some potions in hand in his gapple, and these guys appear to be gappling at regular intervals to keep that regen effect in play. And now we have another MCMMO ability going down. I'm guessing that's by Term. I could be wrong though, just because Term was on the attack right after that happened, unless Mass activated and then broke off to gapple. But whoever used that MCM ability has a very, very high sword skill, because we still have yet to see the red firework indicating that it's that ability is over. So Mass is holding back. Term are both holding back, and we can see it looks like Term's still taking ongoing damage. And so Mass may be happy to stand back and have that ongoing damage taken. Who we got down here? Acolyte Tech is down in the arena. Mass is now gappling. Term just lost his chest plate. That's a really dangerous position to be in, and he manages to replace it. Very well done, Term. As soon as you lose your chest plate, that's very, very easy for you to be killed. So well done, Term, to replace so quickly. Mass's chest plate has got to be low. Mass just lost his helmet. The biggest danger is to lose your helmet and your chest plate at the same time. Both of guys are lost their helmet. They're both going at it. Now they're breaking off. Looks like Term managed to replace his helmet. Mass has not, so Mass may be out of helmets. That's a dangerous position to be in, but he does have gapples, as we heard from Term, if he really had 52 gapples. So he's going to be eating those gapples and trying to keep his health up and leveraging that regen ability, as well as the what is it? Not absorption, but the resistance that the gap effect carries with it. So Mass is on the attack, helmetless, and we're seeing things get broken. Looks like Term just lost his boots, managed to swap them out, and lots of hits registering on both parties. It's actually easy to see the hits registering on Mass right now because of that white skin he uses, and it's turning red every single time that he gets hit, and he's trying to gapple once again. Without that helmet, he's at a disadvantage, and it looks like Term's time to gapple. Mass is just standing there, and managed to break free from whatever was going on there. Now there's lots of jumps in there trying to get those critical hits as they had the opportunity. Mass gappling once again. He's got to just keep eating those gapples in order to stay in this contest. And we'll see if there's any more armor that's going to be lost here. And Mass continues to gapple. It seems like once every 10 seconds or so, trying to keep that effect up. They're potting. They've got to be low on potions. Looks like Term just lost something right there, and he's running off. Looks like he lost his pants. Manages to replace them, and he's now gappling. Mass is going after him, trying to take advantage of that momentary distraction. Lost his helm again, so armor is at a premium in this battle. Both contestants are fighting without it. And Term just lost his chest plate and is done. Losing that chest plate is so dangerous, and we saw MassDestroyer take him out with that strength 5 or that strength 2 pot and that sharpness 5 God Sword when losing both the helm and the chest plate at the same time. Wow, good game. And Term says, my heart is beating. So that was really well done. I want to give a huge shout out. MassDestroyer looks like he has won the 1v1 here, but I want to say that Term, in my opinion, here, he's the big winner. He showed a true champion spirit and just amazing. I want to give a huge shout out to Term. And well done, MassDestroyer. You'll be advancing, but Term, you're advancing in my heart. Well done, man.